Hello, Louisiana Beer Reviews. This is a beer I have not reviewed for years. I mean, it might have been 10 years since I reviewed this. And I bought a 6-pack today at Dornax. It was $11.99. And
oh my God, it's stepping out.
They didn't have singles. No additives, no preservatives. Australian made, Australian owned.
Boy.
Established in 1862. Bottle fermented, family brew Coopers. Now this is a 12.7 ounce bottle, so it's
wow.
It's
stepping up, man.
half the size of a wine bottle. 6.3% alcohol. Now the interesting thing about this one, it says best.
So are we getting 1.5 ounces more than we usually get on the European 333?
Right.
Stepping up.
Best after. Now look, usually they have best by. This one says best after 11/10/20. So they're saying to wait after this date.
Nice.
Because it's got live yeast in the bottle, so it's actually fermenting while
Actually making it stronger.
So it's 6.3 on the bottle, but you think it's stronger than that? Well, it was just bottled.
Well, I mean, if it's live yeast, yeah.
But it was just bottled in November. So, okay, Cooper's Brewery, South Australia. The sediment, which I know you love. All right, and it's certified kosher. All right.
So is that a thing that all beers have to be kosher according to Jewish law?
I guess if you're somebody that make sure you drink it. Oh, it's a twist cap.
Twist off.
Look at me.
Oh.
If you're following kosher guidelines, it would matter. In my case, or your case, it wouldn't make a difference. All right.
So this is a stout.
I smoke. It is a stout.
Stout me up.
Australian stout.
Boy.
I wish I'd have known it was a twist cap.
If it's more than a 333, how am I getting less than I got out of a 12?
Well, I'm not finished pouring, actually.
Keep going, keep going. All right. You can have that. I know what you like. The coffee grounds. Enjoy.
Okay. So the company has been around for 159 years. They also had the green label. I think it was pale ale. Okay.
According to some people we know, green label is actually less than the black label.
All right. Getting back to planet Earth. This is a medium size. What is that color? Beige?
Yeah, kind of beigey.
And it's brown,
yeah.
Dark brown appearance, dark brown. Okay. You've had this before?
Never.
Any Australian beer?
Foster's.
Yeah, and that's made in America, so no. Under contract, so you've only had the contract brewed Foster.
Contract, yeah.
Texas beer. Okay.
You smell a malt.
Dark roasted malts.
Very malt forward.
Yeah, it smells like a chocolate shake in some ways.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. That's all good as malt, so I'm gonna go ahead and taste this and see what it's all about.
Cheers. It's not a sweet stout, it's dry.
It's dry. It's light. It's a strong chocolate malt finish.
Light body for stout.
There's this there's a hop bitterness coming through that I'm not familiar with, so I can't really place it.
I think the IBUs must be pretty low on this though, probably around
You get that hop? It's a strange hop.
Yeah.
25.
It's like a weird grassy,
Grass?
weird kind of grassy. Not like the European grassy hops.
There's really no cream or milk notes. It's just like dry, dark roasted barley malt, medium body,
What about
and a
hops?
dry finish.
I just asked you about the hops and you rolled right in.
Yeah, I'm trying. I can't really pick up any distinct hop bitterness. I think it's got an overall bitterness.
I'm getting hop, bitter, but different hops than I'm used to in an American beer or a European.
Yeah, they use unusual hop varieties in Australia. That's why Foster's lager and ale taste different, because they use those Australian Pride of Ringwood hops. Which, do you ever hear of anybody in America using Pride of Ringwood hops? No.
I would think it would be less. It would make good business sense to bring all those hops in from Australia. Have you taken a flight there? It takes like 18 hours to get there. So why would you ship all that in? You could just grow the hops here in the U.S.
I don't know, because I guess they want to make sure that the
It could also
Foster's,
be- I'm sorry.
because they want to make sure the Foster's lager and ale that they make in Fort Worth, Texas is authentic, at least in the ingredients.
It could also be a climate thing. You know, we don't want to change the climate.
They say they buy their hops from 2 hop farms in Australia, and only 2. But anyway, this is not Foster's, this is Cooper's, South Australia.
It's got a bit of a saltiness to it too.
Salt. I like it a lot, but if you don't like dry stouts, you might hate it. If you want creaminess and chocolatey and sweetness, nah, it's not going to have that.
Yeah, it's just
Just
bold. The finish is real bold. It kicks at you. It's almost like an unrefined taste. Not anything I'm used to in a stout or a porter or anything. It's good in its own way. I kind of like the way it's finishing strong. That hop, that unusual hop, is going in there. It's giving some kind of a kick bitterness and no pith at all. I'm telling you, this has got a hop in it.
If somebody gave this to you blind, would you think it was Guinness? No.
No, not at all. I know what Guinness tastes like. It tastes like milk water. Chocolate milk water. Oh, yoo-hoo.
Oh, yoo-hoo. So how do you score this one? You think it's overpriced for $11.99 a 6-pack? I mean, you are getting 12.7 ounces, so each bottle you're getting an extra 7 ounces, so that's $140 for 2, $280 for 4.
Honestly, I think they did a good job with this. I'm not really detecting anything wrong. The unusual hop flavor that I'm getting is kind of throwing me off a little bit. It's almost like it's rustic. It's like a good, like, you know, manly beer. I don't know. I gotta give it like a 93. It's really good, but it's kind of rough around the edges. Now, if you don't like that, like Jay was saying, if you like the creamy or stuff like that, you're not really gonna appreciate this. But I kind of appreciate it.
So it's a little rough, like Australians. Kind of rough. All right. Or at least that's the image they want to project. All right.
Rugby style.
Australian rules football. I know some guy that does occasional beer reviews. He's so big into one of the Australian football rules.
It's actually pretty entertaining to watch.
Good.
Go along with that score?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll give it 93 also. So getting into the most excellent range. Keep your family brewery going. I think part of the $11.99 a 6-pack is the shipping. You know, it's probably
import.
it's going to cost a lot to ship.
We expect that. Heck, in New Orleans, they'll bring it. You go into a restaurant or a bar or something, and they got a beat of beer priced with import beers, and we all joke and say, "Hey, yeah, I guess it costs a lot of money to import it in from 35 miles, huh?"
Right. Yeah. Give me a break.
Right.
They'll have Blue Moon listed as an import. I told the waitress one time, "Why is this listed as an import?"
Because they imported it in from Colorado,
You know?
a foreign country.
Yeah. All right. So Lazy Lay, Bon Temps Relay, a most excellent stout from Australia, and we're going to end this review by saying, y'all go to South Australia and tour the Cooper's Brewery.
Thanks, Coopers. Good job.